Hey guys, Alexander Williamson here with the Secret History Inside of Your Aquarium. Today we're going to touch on a couple things really quickly. We are going to talk about a couple 2-minute tips. You can see that my shrimp recently had a baby. It may have been hiding for a couple days and just came out. Hopefully there's lots more where that came from, somewhere back in the rock hides and plants that I have. But for now, you can see these tiny little miniature versions of their parents when you have cherry shrimp or Neocaridina shrimp, Caridina shrimp. And these shrimp are looking so pale because I just turned the lights on. It's early in the morning and I'm a little groggy, so sorry if I sound off. But what I wanted to show you is how to predict when your shrimp are going to give birth or if they're ready to give birth and so on and so forth. So this red one here on the right is the type that I wish that all of these shrimp looked like. And you can only tell early in the morning that she is saddled. You can see that she has a white or lighter spot on her central back, as well as a break in her carapace that shows through some yellow. Now, on these lesser grade shrimp, you can see that in the mornings very clearly, and you can see that yellow saddle. Now, you can see on this one on the far right that the saddle is less mature, whereas the one below and to the left, that saddle is extending farther back towards the tail. Once the saddle extends all the way back towards the curve downward in the tail, it will usually then be the signal that she needs to find a male to fertilize the eggs, and she will drop those eggs underneath her body and carry them with her back legs. We have a couple shrimp doing that currently, but they are hiding in the tank, and so we'll see real quick if we can find them, but I don't want to take up too much of your time because I've showed you that before. Here we go. So this is a shrimp holding eggs. You can see the eggs there. They're kind of little round eggs, and those eggs start out a bright yellow or green or even red, and then they fade into more earth tones, and you actually see small shrimp developing in those eggs. As they get older and older, the eggs, somewhere between 3 and 5 weeks, they will produce baby shrimp that come out looking like their parents. Now, these shrimp here are holding onto their shrimplets extra long. It's already been almost 5 weeks, so any day now we're expecting the rest of them to give birth. Another way you can tell that your shrimp are ready to give birth and you have babies coming very soon, you may need to reshuffle some fish, whatnot, is when you see the females disappear that were once pregnant, or when you don't see them, I should say. So part of what takes them longer to decide to have babies or not is also making sure that they have a hide for them to bed down in, and also that there is enough biofilm and zooplankton and algae in the water for the babies to eat. And they can kind of control that a little bit with hormones, it's believed, because when levels are lower in certain studies, they've seen that less biofilm and algae, like in a really clean tank, they will have shrimp held longer than in a tank where there's lots of biological matter and stuff like that ready. So just wanted to show you that. And then also another way you can tell that you're about to have baby shrimp is before all of this even starts. We're gonna nudge this poor girl that I've been bugging aside, and you can see that we have shrimp sheds or their exoskeleton or carapace, as it's known. That process is called molting, and when they do that, that means that both males and females do it. But when the females do it, very oftentimes it means that their body's ready to expand and it's growing, and they've outgrown that old size and they're ready, just like all these saddled females on the grate here who are grazing. it means that their bodies are ready to expand and hold the baby shrimp. So when you see molted clear skin exoskeletons on your tank, just leave those. They're full of nutrients that the mother shrimp and later on the baby shrimp will also eat. They have probiotics in them as well that encourage microorganisms and semi-micro, so I guess macro, but copepods and things like that, Daphnia, to grow and then later become food for the shrimp on some levels. Now, not all shrimp eat Daphnia, but some of the larger varieties do. So we'll end this note looking at the cute new little baby shrimp, and I hope you guys learned something, enjoyed this video. If you did, please click thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to learn more. If you want to help me get better camera equipment, a tripod, and perhaps a better lens, as well as continue some of these experiments we're doing with these colonies of shrimp, feel free to check out my Patreon page. There's some great rewards on there for people who want to support the channel via that way. Even $1 a month is a great way to do it, and have firsthand one-on-one contact with me, suggest a video idea, and have your questions answered. And then some of the other levels of support, you can also have portraits of your aquatic friends done and receive other great gifts, including the offspring of some of these cool critters that I keep. So thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourselves, take care of your pets and aquatic friends, and I hope that you have a great week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.